Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This is Allen to return. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Muscle up, we got the plyometric. Ran about the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. May now from the gun. Is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for Panthers first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Thrown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and it's maybe a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen tucks in with the pick. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Ready,
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready. Red, 38. 10.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Black 40. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Cycle. Here we go. Seal. Black. 60 red. 60 red.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Completed to his running back. haul down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
From the gun, Rattler. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams.
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! He's off to the races! And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. It's just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Back to work they go after the interception. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw. Something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Rattler to the air now. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Setting up the screen, it's Olave. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. White. 10 black, smash, red.
From the red zone now. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Rattler setting to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Brings up third down.
Okay, right.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Cluster, 6. Let's go now. 10.
Here he goes, third and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And it drops back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This is Allen to return. Oh, he eats the hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here on first down. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get 6 more on their early advantage.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
On the set.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Switch, yellow. Ready?
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to New Orleans right after this.
Okay, ready?
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Looking to throw, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's caught for the first. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Claws red. Here we go. Cluster. 6. 10 black. Cut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
52 blaster.
Here's Rattler. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
White blue. 45. White. Mega. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Set, ready, green jack, yellow, 22. Ready, go. Black ultra. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st down, they'll run. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Quick throw completed by May. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They now on 3rd down. Complete that to the right side. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's a quick throw to the left. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Don't you know? You say
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
Working now from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Back now, pressure coming. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right wide.
Saints 10.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This is Allen to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Owned back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
He's taken down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. He steps in and makes the interception. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. No surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
Saints 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This is Allen to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. That's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
Trying to throw for it with May. He finds it beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down, and that was impressive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got room to roam. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the ready.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow. Ready.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Number 83. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. Corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, set. Drill green. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
On the gun, Rattler. All in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Throwing it again here. On the move, past the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Claude red. Cut.
From the red zone on 1st. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red. Let's go. 33. Yellow.
Rattler. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. This is Trujillo, trying to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
Saints 24.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And he gets it on the design keeper. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Madden. Here we go. Set.
Sending him on the dive. And he gets absolutely caught to end that one. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
22 meters. Come on. Set. Blue. 52 blue. Field. Black. Hut.
Rattler back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They pitch it out to him here. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on first down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Black. 95. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Blue 32. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. This is complete to Olave. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Wait.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Yellow 22.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It's complete, this is Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Gio checks on the extra point. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Gio to kick it away. This is Allen to return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Plowing up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's made in the air. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
13 yards.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's May again. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing back, it's the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's May. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Third and long.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Harrison Butler on for the field goal.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
We're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
43 right. Under 10. Under 10. 10. 33. Yellow. Green jack. Hut.
Rattler to the air now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Yellow. Here we go. Blaster. 6. 52 blue. Ready.
We're trying to get on 2nd. For right side, cut by Olave. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Now Rattler. Hits him on the in route. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's strikers. Drill green. Yellow. 43. Claws red. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
17. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
52 blaster. Yellow. 22. Hut.
On the gun, Rattler. Olave with the catch. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. That's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They go play action. Here's May. Connects on the crosser. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. And hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Shoots away from one. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 14.
Here's May on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Oh, he lost the football. And the Saints get to it. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does. Because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that one.
What a hit! Charge the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 7. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He set up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now whistles at a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Trying the right side. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Blue Ultra. Go Ultra. Cut.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. That should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Saints. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talk and try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people